Good morning, everyone. It's about an hour earlier than I usually go on, but I wanted to make the most of my time this morning. Um, and I need to get background papers done for some die cutting that I'll be doing. And if I get enough of them started, I should be able to even get some of them cut out here too. I already did that thing on the list. So I'm going to start by tidying up. So it was exciting working out the going live, going mobile live yesterday morning. The only thing is it took forever to load. Like it didn't actually fully process it until I think it was 7 or something last night, and I uploaded it about 11:30 not yesterday morning. So yeah, so I don't know how often I'll do that on my phone, because yeah, that was a lot. But I think those mobile lives are probably meant for shorter videos, and I think I just couldn't stop talking. Figure that one. So, but I'll probably do it again at some point. Probably not nearly as long as I did that one, because yeah, I was even connected to Wi-Fi when I was doing that. So yeah, I was baffled that it took that long, because I was on Wi-Fi when I did it, and then lingered around for like an hour, and then came home and was on Wi-Fi. It still took forever. Left the house, was using my data, still wasn't going. Come back home and get back on the Wi-Fi. I was like, now it goes through. Yeah, it took a long while to process. Hello, you floating out there. How are you doing? Come in and say hi. If not, that's fine. If you feel safer up in the clouds, by all means. Okay, so I'm just clearing my desk for the moment so I can get messy. I have a bunch of these little labels I punched out the other day, which I could probably ink up with some fun colors. I might work on some of those too, depending on how far I get with this background idea that's playing around in my head. So basically what I will be doing is I'll be making backgrounds kind of like this with some slightly warm colors, but I'll probably get some browns put in there, like subtly, but like these are essentially the colors I'm going for fall. Good morning, Diana. How are you? Oh, this goes back in my bin. Welcome, welcome. You having a good morning so far? I'm doing wonderful. I'm alive and awake. Well, at least partially awake. That's what the coffee's for. So, awake enough to be crafty. This way real quick. So I was playing with stamps yesterday. I got a bunch of this big sheet of label stamps the other day, and I've been having a blast with it. And then all these like texture stamps and everything. They've been so much fun. Okay. So this was up here. And then let's see. I'm trying to decide what type of paper I want to use to make the backgrounds. I think these were, let me see what material that is. I think these might have been a mixed media paper. So I think that's what I'll use. Because, ooh, sorry, loud noises. So I think I might use that to make more of them. I have a bunch already cut up here, so I'll just use that. I'm sure I got a variety of paper here. Might play with that too. Good morning, Jennifer. How are you? I play with some of that. I am going to be making some fall background papers that I will end up die cutting. I am borrowing an embossing die from one of my crafty ladies from over at Picnic Hill Create. She let me borrow it so I can get some leaves and stuffs punched out for our project next Saturday. So, yeah, so I'm going to be building a little bit of a autumn stash to bring to the event for people to use. And I'm going to use heavier paper because with it being mixed media and everything, it's going to need a little bit more body to it. So that, and I'm going to dabble with some ledger and music paper as well. But I'm mainly going to use, I think this is my mixed media paper. Yeah, pretty sure this is my mixed media paper. And I think I got some watercolor paper here too. So I'm going to dabble with that. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Jen. Yeah, Jen, Jennifer, and Diana this morning. And it looks like there might be a lurker out there. Hello, lurker. Oh yeah, this is definitely the mixed media paper because it has the perforations up there. Okay. Oh, yay. So, Jen has some of her fall winter print collection that she's been working on for a little while now. And so she just posted a little sell video on her channel. So she recorded it yesterday and just posted it. So let me, one moment, guys. I have not watched it yet. So um, all right. Share. There it is. Now, Jen, in that video, will that also have your new colored paper available, or is it just the prints? Because Jen has also been working on playing with some other colors lately with her dyeing process. And it sounds like she's super excited with how that's been coming out. So, okay, so she'll be making a video, hopefully this weekend, and have it up. But she makes amazing colored dyed paper. All right, I'm gonna go refresh my waters here before we get started. I'm trying to get some stuff tidied up around here because I'm about to be making a mess. And I want the area cleared. This is my little catch-all Tupperware bowl thing. So, which I need to do a scrap busting thing and just work through this because I know there's a lot of fun stuff in there to use. I just need to make the opportunity to play with it. Okay. All right, so give me one moment. I'm going to go refresh these real quick. Alright, I'm back. So, yeah. I was going to say something, but then I forgot what it was. Go figure. Brain smarts. Maybe. We got a bunch of other random scrappy bits here. All shiitake mushrooms. You fit on this side. Nope. Keep you there. We'll put you here. Haha. I still win. Cool beans. Alright. Now we'll put you there. Keep it there. You guys can go away. Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to the Midnight Pumpkin and the Winter Skies. Like, those sound very appealing. Because I feel like Midnight Pumpkin, just the sound of it sounds like it's going to be close to almost like a rusty orange. And that's my niche. Alright, sorry, I had to get some coffee in me. Okay. Now, these are already cut down to, let's see, 8.5 by 7. Oh, okay. So I am going to go ahead and cut these into smaller things. So 8.5. So let's just cut this in half. Plus, it'll potentially fit better in my big shot. Hold on, I need to find the dies. So I got these dies here, and then there's this embossing die folder. That'll be fun. So I do. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then if I put that in as is, sorry, one moment, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. So I want, in case your ruler's upside down, you can't measure. So if I do 3.5, 6. Okay, so let's do. This is 7, right? 7. So this would be. Well, that's. Sorry, brain is not activating. This is 6 by 6. So I need this to be 6 by 6. So it'll just go straight into that. And then I will still color these to use for these, because these will be like the perfect size for those. So I will set those aside. And I want to be able to make plenty of the bigger ones. because I don't know how many people will be attending next Saturday. So the more I have, the better. I know, doesn't it, Jennifer? I can't wait to see it. I really, really hope her video does the color justice. Like, because I know that's one thing that kind of sucks about showing some dyed papers on YouTube or wherever. It's hard to get a good, pure image of the color. I mean, even if you don't get a pure image of the color, they still show up pretty fantastic over the YouTubes. A little debris in the crack there. Ba-doom. Okay. And yeah, this is fine. I was just thinking that I should have just kept them whole and did the backgrounds and then cut off what I needed. But this paper gets a little finicky in my trimmer after I start applying things to it. Even after I think it's completely dry, it still has issues with the trimmer, so it's probably best I do it now. Plus, it allows more variety. Oh, awesome, awesome. Now, I know some cameras have a hard time with color balance when it comes to showing stuff like that, so. Yeah, because, well, especially mine. Mine really sucks with color balance. But then again, I have personal issues with the color balance myself. As much as Jen tries to educate me on it, I'm still not the greatest with color balance. Okay, I just went in and just cut two together because I was tired of cutting. Okay, so I won't need that for most of the duration of what we'll be working on. So I'm going to have all these strippies here to use. Okay. Put that away for the time being. And that. And that. And then get some of my fall. Okay. Ooh. I was just thinking. What if I'm going So a lot of these I'm going to specifically work with watered down acrylic paints, but I am also thinking about using some of my sprays, some of my Tim Holtz sprays, because I think some of those would actually be fantastic. Okay, so there are a few browns I can use. The red oxide. Where is I think copper would be fun to incorporate. There's my yellow oxide. That's what I want. And then, yeah. Jen, when you put thinking in there, I just imagine one of those browser wheels going above your head. One of those like buffering. That's what happens to me all the time, so I'm in the same boat. um, I think I'm going to put down some paper as well. Right, Jen? Dangerous before coffee. Oh, cool. I have some watercolor paper here, too. Wunderbar. Okay. Could use those, too. Okay, so... Sorry, we'll get to crafting here in just a moment. Working on it. Getting up the car wash. Whoa. Car wash, yeah. Okay. Now... Okay. Oh, I do need to incorporate some. I could probably do that over the top, though. I know we have some reds incorporated into like our leaves here when they start changing. I don't know if I have the right shade. Okay. I think I'm going to start with the yellow oxide for the base colors, and then I'll build up from there. Right, Jen? Is that the way to go? And then build up with the lighter colors first and work your way up, right? There you go, doing that thinking again. Well, let's see if the thinking is working for me. I'm just trying to create fall backgrounds, and I want a lot of the color layers to show. Okay. To create depth and everything. Okay, so I am not using that one because that's going to take forever to. Less tense colors will push. Okay, less intense colors will push to visually back on even. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. It took me a moment. The coffee's still trying to do its magic with me, so I was like, huh? Okay. I think I need more water here because that needs to be a little bit more fluid. Oh, that's why. Okay. There we go. That's what I want. Yes. Okay. So I just add water to just a little bit of acrylic paint here. And then for me, I like to start my paper out wet. That way I get more of a movement on my surface. Oh. Okay. So that applied a lot in the same area. So I am just going to add more water to get them moving a little bit. So yeah, nice keeping splash right there. Okay, that should be fine. And it's kind of warming itself up. Like, I don't know if you can see. See, like it's getting like a brownish tone in there. It's kind of cool. Move it after. The less intense colors will move it visually to the background. Okay. Less intense colors will move it visually to the background, even when added last. Is that what you're trying to say? If I translated all that right. Jennifer, I think we all need coffee. All right, that is my timer. Sorry. Shush. I started a load of laundry. So give me one moment. I'm going to just see if it's done. Okay. Looks like it still has about 15 more minutes or so. Okay, essentially, yes, it really depends on what you're doing. If you're adding highlights, it would make something look lit up. But as background noise, it pushes things back visually. Sure. Alright, and at the moment, I am just trying to use up what's left here, which I think I put just the right amount for the paper I have cut up here. So one of these is going to have much deeper tone of yellow in it, which is perfectly fine by me. Keep you on the fabric mat here. Oh my gosh, I don't know why, but I have the car wash song stuck in my head. Okay, there's more in the brush. Okay. That should be all of it. And I'm just going to wipe this up here. Okay. So each of these has different intensities. This was obviously the first. This to the last, which is perfectly fine by me. Ow. Gotcha. Okay, I have all my heating tools all tangled up over here because I'm a disaster. There is a blob of paint there. Let's shift you over. There we go. Oh my gosh, I have Time Warp stuck in my head. Oh, really? So this is love. So this is love. I don't think I know the whole song. I just know that part. That's the song, right? Nothing like watching paint dry. Badoom. Yeah, at least it's a. Hey, at least it's faster than trying to watch grass grow. Okay. I am going to. Yeah, you can drastically see the difference in intensities. Now, oh my gosh, I got a few random things in my way over here. Slide over, guys. Move on up. Move on down. Now I'm going to do this one. Alright, this one is raw sienna, and this one's kind of like a, I don't know, kind of like a butterscotch color. Now let's see if I can actually get all the blobs out of it this time. Squish, 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 squish. A little bit more water. Mix all that in there. I want this to be as fluid as possible. Now, I don't think I am going to wet this so much. I might wet it after I dab a little. Yep. There we go. Because that, okay. Scratch that. I'm going to wet it a little. We're playing. We're experimenting. We're seeing what disaster happens. Now I will pick some of that up on this one. Ooh, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Cool. I like that. Let's do a little transfer here, a little transfer there. That I'm going to leave as is. Then I'm going to mop up the rest. I love doing it this way because like every single one is going to be unique with how intense it gets or where the splotches are of color. Like this is my favorite way to make backgrounds. See, this one didn't get very much, but there wasn't much left, which I'm fine with. Now, I think I am going to bring in some browns. Let's do this one. Yeah. Maybe. Let's do this one actually. So I'm just going to plenty of water. Now I might actually, I'll see what colors I have with my sprays, and I'll try the Diane Reevely backgrounds technique that Marianne did, because I liked how some of those turned out. And if I can, I'll have to see if there's some stencils that I may or may not have that lend to a more autumn look I could use. Okay, I think I got all the random paint blotches out. All right, one moment. All right. Well, so I guess set a different alarm. Let's give this one a half hour because it's still, my laundry's still on rinse. It's not even on the final cycle yet, so. Ooh. Okay. Now, I think I'm ready to work backwards now. And because like the ones over here are more intense and these are kind of subdued. So I'm going to play a little bit more with the ones that need more love. Whoa. So we will take that, move it around with each other. There we go. There we go. I like the little rings that I created there. So we'll pull some of you off of this one. Oh yeah. Yep. Cool. Cool. Now I think I lost some of the color back there, but it's fine. It's all fine. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this here and there. I want it to move around. I don't want it to overwhelm it. Okay. Let's see with this one. Now, this needs to be as fluid as possible. I don't want to pick up too much intensity anywhere. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that one exactly how it is. Leave it alone, Casey. Leave it alone. And I still have some papers over here that need to be used. that one just straight. If there's anything else here to pick up. Not really. It's fine. Cool. And okay. Now set you guys aside here. And I'm gonna do a blast of heat. I'm just gonna go over all of them at the same time instead of focusing on one. Oh my goodness. Come on. There we go. Slide over. There we go. I think I need to, at least a little bit, I want to maybe incorporate maybe a little copper. What do you think, Jen? I'm thinking adding a little red oxide and some copper into these. Oh, I lost everyone. Where'd y'all go? Either they all went to grab coffee at the same time, or they didn't want to see paint dry. Okay, everyone, coffee break. Okay, you're here. So I had like 4 to 6 people, and I'm only showing 2. Just like all of a sudden drop down to 1 for a moment there. Flip these over. Dry from the back. So looking at the back, I can tell they still look wet. This thing comes in handy. I got like cold for a moment, so I just blew this on the back of my neck and I was like, oh, that feels much better. Multi-purpose tool. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, this one is so fairly light. I wish I had like a bun warmer, like what they have at McDonald's that they use to toast their buns. I wish I had like a small version of that I could just lay these sheets of paper on and just run it through and have it just dry. So it would pull it through like a printer, but it would like just dry it. There's an invention. And I just gave it on YouTube, so someone else is going to come out with it that has money to actually do it. Good morning, lurkers. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Irma. Yeah, you're about an hour late. Where were you? Tisk tisk. You were on your second dream. I don't get those two very often, so glad you had one to enjoy. Okay. Let's see. I feel like, well, these ones obviously need some color, so I'm not even gonna think about those at the moment. So these ones, potentially are good as is, since they're just going to be die cut anyways. How many more sheets? I have one more sheet over here. Okay. So I think I'm going to leave these ones as is for die cutting. Yeah. And then I'm going to work on some with more warmer autumn tones. Just trying to find these out. Play with that. And then let's play with some red oxide. Yeah. Well, not that much red oxide. We're not doing that much work. Give me one moment. I think laundry may have finished its cycle. Sorry, I didn't check on the load of laundry I have going. I am. Hi. Welcome to my channel. I craft and talk and make a mess and sometimes talk. Maybe that's why I don't dream much. I kind of just like go with the flow of life for the most part. It's like, well, that's happening. So, oh. You there? Good morning, Miss Aaliyah. How are you? Yeah, I don't know about number one fan. Like, Irma beat you here. Whoa, that's a lot richer than I planned. Okay, that's okay. Because you know what? I have more paper, and I can just transfer it over. Oh, okay. I'm leaving that one exactly as is. I like that. Irma. Ooh. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, I move it. I like to move it. The paint, specifically. Okay. Just got Deb's glue dangle. It's so pretty. Just not loving it. Okay, I'm going to use this, which is watercolor paper. Oh, you can't see that. I'm going to use this. It's watercolor paper. Jennifer! There's so much pressure for me. I love you guys. You guys are fantastic. So I'm cutting down watercolor paper now. Nobody can use up this paint. Whoa! this. Blop, blop, blop. There you go. That way I got some texture things going on there. It's a little bird. Look, it's a little birdie. Bye-bye, Bernie. Just slap the bird back down. It's like, bye-bye. Let's put some up from this. There's a lot on there. Ooh. I have a nice painty paper underneath here by the end of this for sure. Put you there. Holy paint. Leave that one alone. Let's use these strips I have over here. Ah, timber. I like random strips over here of mixed media paper. I just hope I'm not getting paint all over my clothes because I'm already dressed for work. Oopsie. I just don't want to have to rush too much getting ready for work after I was done here. I need to make a Happy Meal video. So I tell one. Okay. Hey, take the lazy days when you get them. I know I need to convince myself of doing that periodically myself. So. Because I always feel like I have to be doing something. Otherwise, I kick myself if I don't. Okay, that's it for that one. Put that in there. Orange cans. Look like I've been playing with rust. I should have made a full pot of coffee today. Like I made enough for this mug. I made enough to bring to work. And I'm already just about out of this one. Orange and ashy. Ooh. 2-for-1 special. I'm a dehydrated Oompa Loompa. Oh, so is it my channel tomorrow? So I think it was your channel last week, right, Leah? I'm the worst at keeping track. I think it was you last week. Sorry, one moment. Okay, one moment. I'm going to my channel live. News 12. Okay. I think it might be Lindy. Because her last one was 2 weeks ago. Oh, no, wait. So it would have been you last week and then her. Okay, so then it might be me. Mine was just under 2 weeks ago. I'm so confused. I think it's Lindy's turn. No, I think it's Lindy's round. Right? I think Irma's going to come back with a grungy vengeance when she gets back. And I am all for it. Irma, especially if you're playing on that playing the boiled bundle genre. I want to see all the things you're coming out with stuff like that. Hello, Penny. Good morning. So far, so good. How about you? Yay! For this, some of this, most of the paper I was using for it being mixed media paper, it doesn't have a lot of body to it. Which for being mixed media paper, I would think it'd have, heck, more body than watercolor paper. I have not, unfortunately, Irma. When I was talking to you about it, I was in the middle of tidying up my desk because it was in shambles. Like a tornado went through it. So, and uh, now my, and I had cleared up my floor, and now my floor looks like that again. So, yeah. But I do have it all set together to be worked on. I've been gathering things together that I would like to incorporate into it, both from what you sent as Happy Mail and what I purchased during that one benefit sale. So I'm mainly focusing on putting those two together, and then a random assortment of other things that fit into it, or I can make fit into it. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, it's hard when things are currently going on and everything, and I'm still trying to, like right now, I'm specifically trying to prep stuff for next Saturday. So people have like elements they can use for their projects, and I have something to dabble with for the projects. I still gotta sift through some of the stuff in my um, what would you call it? Jewelry and embellishments drawers, or I don't know how you my like findings drawers to put into a bin to bring for people to play with on their projects. Okay. Sorry, that part took a while. And that's what I want. Okay. I feel like this one's almost done. That just needs one more like small layer of something. This one thinks it needs a little bit more of that like type of brown in it. And these are just like there's a whole lot that still needs to be done with these guys. Because they're mostly just a bunch of orangey reds. And I like these being on watercolor because there's already texture to it, which when I uh, do the die cutting with it, with the leaves, I think that'll be really, really nice. Thank you. I'm excited too. I can't wait. Still kind of like comprehending. I'm going to be showing people things that have been on the earth longer than me. How to do certain things. It's weird. Okay, so this one, I'm going to set these two aside because I'm not sure what tone I want to add to those. So, all right. No. Oh, it's just a floof. Okay. Let's see. What do we got going on here? So this would be one. I think I'm going to put a little bit of burnt umber in this. I think my roommate's up. I hear him thumping around up there. Okay. Water this down a little bit. Just make sure it's all broken up. Okay, I'm going to just fan that out a little bit more. That way it's not too intense in spots. My finger between songs and stuck in the English. What kind of dyes do you have, Brenda? Like what patterns? Because I potentially want to do more die cutting, but I see a lot of more seasonal and floral and frou-frou stuff. I'm just like, that's not what I'm going for. The original AccuCut. Oh, no, I'd be able to use them. My local scrapbook store has an AccuCut, so I'd be able to use them. All right, bye, Penny. You have a good one. Thanks for hanging out for a little while. Yeah, I would definitely be able to use them. And she actually has a few die. I kept 14 dies to restore. Well, can't she? Can't some of those dice, those thicker ones, can't some of those still be used on the Big Shot? Or at least the wooden, some of the wooden ones, So I was talking to some of the gals at the scrapbook shop at Picnic Kill Crate, and they said that some of them can. Some of them are a little too wide, but otherwise, you could. Oh, really? Ah. Where do I just bury my little towel here? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because I think she has some of the big wooden ones, and then the big plastic ones I think came after the wood ones. And then just regular, like, uh, the more modern dyes as well. I want to go, I need to, next time I stop in at Picnic Kill Create, I need to remember to bring some of my chipboard with me, because she has those bigger wooden dies and stuff, and she has some that have like gears and stuff on them. So I want to bring some of my chipboard with me and die cut a bunch of that stuff out. That way I have some on hand to use. Yeah, something on there. Mixed media. I got a floof on my paper. Da da da. I mean, this is a different set from the set we started with, Jen. So, what that is. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so where did I buried it? Of course I buried it. Okay, so that. How? I like the different depths here. I kind of want to get that in here. So these are on watercolor paper. One moment, guys. Sorry, I had to grab my cardigan. I was getting a little chilly. Ooh, chili sounds yummy right now, actually. Yum. All of that all at once. Okay, so I think some of these okay, so I want to create more depth. Let's do let's, oh, okay. I thought you were saying all three of those things all at once. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's a beast. I was like, I feel like that's unlikely, but probably don't need that much because all I wanted to add is a little bit of something here, a little bit of something there. So, whoops. Oh, I'm going to try a different application method. Just to experiment. If I can find it right away. I'm going to try playing with my brayer and see what it picks up. Because I feel like it'll give me some fun patterns. I'm just going lightly over it. I think I am liking those. I'm liking this application method. now. This side. And you up here. And there. Okay. There's that. I'm liking these so far. Try something. Try before it all dries. I was going to listen on either. Good morning, Patty. How's it going? No worries, Patty. I'm dowing very well. How, how are you dowing? I think that red oxide was actually like the perfect shade of red I needed. I have a bunch of things to get done, but can't pick one first, so I decided to watch. Well, there's a fun option. Okay, so let's add some glue on the edges. I'm debating on going back over some of these with some yellow oxide. Yeah, I think I can go over some of these with yellow oxide. Oh, excuse me, guys. My bad. It's the coffee talking. Oh, I don't know which one I was actually wanting to use in here. I have a different. I think it's a different model than this one. This is the yellow I've actually been wanting to use. It's a yellow ochre. It's a little deeper. I just turned up the volume right before. This is a deeper yellow than the yellow oxide I've been using. Oh, it's fairly close. You know what? I'll just mix the two together and I'll just have a play with it. I think I need to refill my water bottle there in a moment. Oh yeah, and that has a different tone. Okay. And get rid of all the clumps. Okay. I don't know why, but today feels like Monday. I mean, I'm glad it's not, but it feels like today's Monday. Spritz. All right. We'll get that moving. I do not want it that intense. Ooh, 10 people watching. Hello, all 10 people. Okay. So you guys up on this. Probably just pull up like that. And pull some of these guys off like that. Some of this stuff has a lot of moisture in it, so I'm going to take it back a little bit. Especially this one. This one has a whole heck of a lot that can be shared. Cool. Now, let's see how these dry. I'm liking this one. This way you guys can see what's going on. This one's get like unintentionally. This one's getting some like green tones in it. Which I'm perfectly fine with. I'm liking how these colors are playing with each other, and each one of these cards is so like different. And I use the same colors on all of them. Just the way they're reacting with each other is super cool. Flip all these over so we can get dry all the way through. I think for the most part, I think I enjoyed the watercolor paper the most for this process. Yeah, I'm loving that. And it kind of bugs me. You can't see like the green tones that are coming through there, especially right in here. These will be so fun. Imagine like these as like die cut, like autumn leaves and stuff. Just the colors in it. These are going to be so fun. Okay, I think I'm done playing with these. I think these are good enough bases. They just need to completely dry before I die cut them. And these feel like they still need to dry as well. So I'm just going to try to find those out. Not that really matters. Okay, so we've played with paints. And I think for the strips and stuff, I think I am going to play with sprays. Disaster! I don't know what's going on. Okay. I'm going to play with sprays, but I'm going to change the papers I'm using. Prop this up here so I'm not getting it all over my desk. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe not with this paper. I have a heavier paper around here somewhere. There it is. Do this. You put it. Oh, that's what's pushing up against you. That's what's going on. That's better. Okay. I'm just going to grab some music paper to start. And then we're just going to have a play. Let's start with some carved pumpkin. Okay, no. Because this is still going to get everywhere, even with like just this here. Where did I put it? It was right here. Where did it go? One moment, guys. Sorry. Oh, there it is. found what I was looking for. Sorry about that. So I think it's this one. There we go. Cool. Right? Did I do that right? No, something's wrong. Oh, there we go. That's what's. There we go. Cool. Still use this because I do want to have some grungy paper to use in other teams. Right there. Cool. Okay. 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 So this. So I'm using Helmholtz sprays. The first one was carved pumpkin oxide, and then the second one was forest moss, and the next one I'm going to use gathered twigs. Guess I should be making sure I'm wiping off the nozzles. I have to fight with it at a later date. Let's see. These being oxides, I let them do their thing. I got some ledger paper here, so I'm going to lay that down and see. I'm just playing. I don't know how this is actually going to turn out. See? Mucky mess. Mucky, mucky, mucky mess. But this will still be fun to play with. And that's the point. Ooh. Man, I like using that. I'm going to set that aside for a moment. And now there's quite a bit of moisture on this one, so I'm going to transfer some of this over. Oh yeah, look at those. Those are going to be so fun once they're dry. Cool, 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 cool. I'm going to leave those alone. I like exactly where they are. Um, I'll rotate this. And do splits, and wipe. Splits, wipe. And I'm gonna live a little dangerously. I'm gonna throw in a splash of H mahogany in there. All right, and then we're going to give a spritz of water again. And then we're going to dab away with more ledger and see how that ends up looking. Bring that coarse moss back in. Maybe the gathered twigs again as well. Ooh. I've add some of what that turned into on top of this reddish one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we can get more on that corner there. Oh, those are gonna be so fun. Set that aside too. I really like this one. You can't see all the different tones, but I can. Okay. Here, let's spritz again with water. I'm just going to spray some H mahogany in there and just let it play. Do its thing. Just swish it about. Oh, happy mess there. And I'm going to take some of these little things that I was working on over here earlier. Because why not? Cool. I'm liking that. Okay. I think this one should be fine now. Now we're going to start on ledger. What other browns do I have? Ooh, I have scorched timber. Let's see how this looks. With some gathered twigs. Some forest moss. Let's see how these play with each other. I'm just going to fold this over on itself and let it play. Ooh! There's in here. Oh yeah. E. I'm just a happy little mess over here. Okay. Um. I'm gonna splash some orange in here. These ledger papers are going to be so fun to play with. I think that one's done. Okay, now I have this. I think this is some form of cardstock. We'll see how this works. Let's actually try spraying it a little bit first. And then I'm gonna try some different color. Try spice marmalade. And spray in some gathered twigs oxide. I got another one of the same papers. I'm just gonna that a little wet and then squish squash. Let's see what happens. Nothing. It all soaked straight in. Ah, darn it. Let's see if water absorbency is like high. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see. How? what if I what? Let's do this. Say that on there. I think it should be fine. And I'll just spray over the top of it. Let's see what we get. And I'm just going to like this. The top of that. Pick that up. I am just experimenting here. I have no clue if this is actually going to turn out. It's just a play. Well, that came out fun. Look at that, guys. Ooh. Hopefully it came out just as... Ooh, that came out just as fun there. Cool. So, somewhere to dry. Yeah, that actually came out pretty cool. I'm going to set that one aside for a little bit because that's going to dry differently than where it's currently sitting. Okay, now, what if I got an idea. Okay, I'm going to heat set this. Then sorry guys, looking through my sprays real quick. Maybe. Awesome, maybe. That could be fun. Which one's lower? Okay. So I just grabbed a bunch of random sprays here. Okay. So some of these I have not even opened yet or played with yet. So let's not do that one yet, because I want to see how these work together first. Let's see. I have brushed corduroy, antique linen, and then I got some of the metallic distress spray stains. I got tarnished brass and antiqued bronze. And then I think these are the Halloween release from Mica Stain sprays. So I got Crooked Broomstick and Burning Ember. I think those guys will be fun to play with. And I already am anticipating this being immediately absorbed, so I am just going to try to balance it out. Then, so this, I just cleaned these, so they should spray. I sprayed last time I fussed with them after I cleaned them, so should not be an issue. Should not. Like I said, should not, but as you see, it doesn't spray specifically, it squirts. Could you not just squirt, please? I'm even holding it back. Whatever. I'm going to spritz it with water real quick. And hopefully pull some up here. Yeah, just the metallics I pulled up, which is fine. So I'll just add a layer to that. Now we'll try. These usually have a perforation or something on them. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Well, if anything, we at least know his packages are secure. fluff, really? Maybe a little too secure. Okay. Okay, good enough. Hey, yo, Adria. How's it going? Man, all that mica is just sitting at the bottom. Oh, yeah? Did you tell them they were supposed to be the hot and sweaty ones, not you? Oh, there we go. Progress. There we go. That one's fully mixed now. Thank freaking fluff. Oh my gosh, this one's just stubborn. Okay, we'll see what burning ember looks like. I'm going to rotate this because I got a big open spot over here. Now you better spray after all that work. Kind of bloody. That one was burning ember, mica stain. I feel less murdery now. Ooh. I need all my sprays to spray like that. That's oof. And this one can actually be controlled, like whether you're spritzing or spraying. Okay, now the rest of you spray bottles, you need to work like that last one. My goodness. I'm liking that. But I think I need to Yeah, let's do some gathered twigs on it. And then we'll hopefully react it with some water. Hopefully it doesn't absorb right away, which it probably did. It did. That's okay. I like that. You guys see all that shimmer going on in there? Ha 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 ha. That's fun. I think I need to knock it back with some forest moss. Yeah. And maybe a little scorched timber. Thank you. It's a Tim Holtz spray box. It's the Splat box. Those. That will be fun to play with. Like, there's so many fun different colors in there. Set that one aside. Now, oh yeah, it's a, let's see. Tim Holtz Splat box. I got it for like $7. Most of my other boxes have random things in it, so I'm just like, well, it gives me an excuse to use this now. That's because otherwise I would typically just use a random box that I have laying around because I have a lot of boxes laying around. You plop that box down and move this box. That's funny. Okay, let's do. So that first one was scorched timber. And I'm going to do some, what is this, carved pumpkin? Yes. I think I need to try a lighter, slightly lighter green. Let's try pale paint. I need to rotate this because all of it's going in the same area. Ooh. Whoop, this one wants to like just squirt instead of spray. I like that green though. Okay, I'm going to put in some brush corduroy. Right up there. Oh no, this is kind of going camo. Whoops. I am making a mess of some of my bottles apparently. I'm trying to make sure I'm cleaning my spray bottles because I want them to work when I need them to work instead of having to fight with them. Okay, now that Let's get some crooked broomstick in there. You want that one? How red was that red? It's pretty red. Let's try a little splash of aged mahogany. Yeah, there we go. All right. Pull up all you guys over here. Baby wipe. It's going to be fun once it tries. Cool. All right. That is it for my playtime this morning. I have to finish getting ready for work. I'm already mostly ready, but let me just wipe everything down real quick. That could be fun to play with. All right. All right. So I'm going to do a quick show, and then there's those that were cleanups. And then these ones we just did with our spray stains and oxides, mica sprays, and metallic sprays. This was sprays as well. And then these were also sprays on ledger paper. Love how grubby those turn out. Those will be so fun to play with. Music paper. More ledger. These I don't think I will die cut. I think these ones I will just bring and they can play with them as they want at the event. So there's those. Those will dry, and I will check those out tomorrow to see how they fully dry, what colors they turn. And then these guys I played with my acrylic paints and water. And this is all mixed media paper and watercolor paper. This first round of the lighter colors are the mixed media paper. Or these darker tones here are on watercolor. These ones will be die cut because they're on a thicker paper. So those still need to fully dry too. And this one is a little bit more simple of these one because I like where it was already sitting at. I mean, you can't see all the colors because it kind of gets washed out via the camera. But, alright guys, I will see y'all later. You guys have a good day. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. And I believe it should be on Lindy's channel. But I'll double check with her. It's either going to be hers or mine. But, alright guys. Love ya. Bye.